Hi folks, welcome to my 8-Bit Retro Journal. Today is part 2 of my look at the PC emulator on the Amiga. This time I'm going to be using PCTask, which was, I think it came out in 1992, and I will try to repeat all the same software that I ran on the QL PC emulator Conqueror in my previous my first December video, which came out 2 weeks ago, to see how they will run. I did, for my last video I did Transformer, and it didn't do any of the graphic stuff. PCTask actually has EGA, well, CGA, EGA, and other modes. I'm going to only focus on CGA for now, because those are the games that I have, and otherwise I think this video might become too long. Although I think I'll add a surprise in at the end, so stay tuned. But yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to be looking at running PCTask, which again gives you CGA, EVGA, VGA, SVGA modes. I'm only going to focus on CGA modes because that's what I did for my my video on the QL running PC Conqueror. So I found this website, and it has PCTask, and let's download it, save to my desktop. Here we go. It has that Norton antivirus stuff. So let's go back here, and let's see what it gives us. It says the latest version is 4.4, so this gives you 4.4 and 3.1. So this is, those are ADF files, and this is actually okay. So different. So I'll do both. So let me just put these ADF files onto the desktop, and then these I'm going to open up WinUAE. Hard disk, Workbench 1.3. I have emulators, so I'm just going to drag these in here. So that's going to go in here, and that's going to go in here. So that actually might make it super easy. If the I don't know. Yeah, so if 4.4 doesn't work, I'll try 3.3. I can throw this in the trash, move these up. So I still have my 2 DOS disks. But yeah, so let's clean this up a little bit. I can center this, I suppose. Let's see what this does. So I have this is my emulator drawer. Oh, there it is, PCTask. So maybe it's just as easy as that. Would be really easy to run. So you have interpretive and dynamic. What else do you have in here? Read me first. I'm not a read me firster. So let me just start this up. Software error. Task held. Finish all disk activity and select. Retry. Cancel. And we have a software failure. Press mouse button to continue, and then I guess we reboot. Well, okay, so that wasn't good. That was interpretive. So let's try the dynamic. All right, one more time. So maybe I ran the wrong one. PCTask 4. So let's try the dynamic. That was the same thing. Well, mouse button clicked one more time. So yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, well, that was a nice try. So let's do the other thing then. That's why I got the ADF disk. So let me floppy. And we're going to put the PC, so we're going to run an older version. Let's close this, see what this gives us. Okay, it says readme first. The R seems to be missing from that. Oh, I see. Yeah. So I'll do the install. Sorry, install. Since I have a hard disk, emulated hard disk, but nonetheless, it's actually pointing to my real hard disk. I like the little ZZs. Come on, here we go. That's it. So it's going to say install. Press escape to abort. Novice user. I'm a novice user. It doesn't let me do that. Expert. No. Intermediate. All right. I'll do proceed with install. Okay. I'll install. Install for real. Yeah. Log. No. Proceed. Oh, yeah. I want to install in emulators. Parent drawer, store drives. Make. Proceed. Yeah. Proceed. Drawer, that's what they're called, not folders. Okay. Got to use the right lingo. Insert disk 2. Okay. I've gotten really good at this. Is actually a pretty good emulator, I have to say. And the fact that it worked with the original one was pretty impressive. Give it a second or two to catch up, and I'm going to hit proceed. Yep. Alrighty, it's copying that. Now it wants disk 1 again. This brings back memories of old days of using PCs and the old Macs. Okay. There it goes. Hits that. You wish to install the. This is necessary if you're running Kickstart 1.3 or Kickstart 8 patches. Yes, well, I'm running Kickstart 1.2, 1.3, so I need that. Do you wish to install this program is useful for memory when you machines with one chip memory, perhaps you have fast memory, use it. No, I don't. Well, why not? I mean, I've a megabyte of memory, but do you wish to install a hard file device? Does it need if you wish to access PC drive? Which, yes. Do you wish to install? Yes, yes, please. Just install it all. There we go. Copying it over. So pretty easy to install. I don't know why they. I guess because it has choices for 4.4. Oh, okay, for 4.4 they just kind of give you the pre-installed. So F12 one more time, and I'm going to just eject that disk. Yeah. All right. So 1.3, I have emulators in my drawer. PCTask, there it is. All right, let's make this a little bigger, and maybe I'll close all the. It's the one. I mean, I know they have their own uniquenesses, but clicking on a window would be nice if it came to the foreground. All right, what do we got here? We've got MS-DOS utilities, README. I'm not just not a README person, so I'm just going to go for it. Turbo. I'm guessing this is a faster version, so let's run this one. Did I click it? Oh, there it is. PCTask, 1992 to 95. This is version 3.10. Yeah, start. Not enough memory available. Minimize other software running. Try a graphics adapter which requires less memory. Read the manual. Okay. Wow. Okay. I got the RTFM message. I'll use this one then. I'm guessing Turbo is famous OHAC serial number. Let's see if this one works. Yay, it worked. Uses Kickstart 1.2. User should run TBD patch to use floppies. Press any key to okay, I gotta use press a key. How do you get out of it? Oh, this does that. So I wonder if this will do this. So I have to run this guy. Let's see if it's good enough not to reboot. So I like this. This means it's multitasking. On the QL, I could actually multitask Conqueror as well. If I had enough memory, I didn't have enough memory, but if I had like 2 megabytes and a gold card, I could have actually done an exec versus an exec underscore W and run it. So look at the cursor actually kind of floats free. That's kind of funny. But see how this cursor right here, like when I move this window, it's still there. But that's cool. So you can go in the background. So that's, you know, multitasking operating systems are awesome. All right. So I should put in here, let's put the DOS disk on here again, MS-DOS 1. And then let's press a key to begin. Anything else? You should insert a bootable, yeah. Or it's not supplied with PCTask. Let's see what this does. I'll read what turbo mode does to see if it if it's just a faster version requiring more memory, if it has more compatibility. But I'll run this version. Again, I wanted to see how this ran on the machine, on this configuration, because that's what I've used in the past compared to the QL. I'm not comparing things, obviously. So, oh, yay. Okay, that wasn't too hard. So we have, we're booted. Look at that. Yes. What software will I run first? Probably DOS shell. So what I want to do actually is repeat some of the software that I ran on the QL side of things. So let me do this. All right, I have a video open, so let's do that. So what I want to do is do a little bit of side-by-side comparison as I'm running this. So DOS shell, I have notes here. I made notes. 1515. There we go. That's it. So let's do the same thing. We're going to go CD DOS, and then we can literally, I'm going to run this video. Sorry, one more time. I'm going to start this thing up.
It's cut off right at the bottom.
Sorry, I don't want the audio. So, and then DOS shell, so we can kind of see it run side by side. I'm guessing the Amiga is going to be much faster. 20 seconds later. Okay, so I probably should. You can time this in real life. Let me stop this. Yeah, but that's faster. Ooh, and look, we finally have color. That's great. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, it gets to stay there. Hold on. We get to do the QL. A little side-by-side comparison. There we go. Look at that. Notice that the QL uses dashed lines, and here they have solid lines. So different graphics modes, maybe it's CGA, VGA. So we should. So I think at one point I must hit escape. Yep. So QL is definitely slower. You can see Option F. I just fixed the picture on the QL side. I know you're like, I already watched this video. Geez, I just wanted to see the Amiga one. Boom. But a little bit of side-by-side comparison can't hurt. Oh, I just hit the down arrow. I hit the down, yeah, here we go. Oh, you can see, oh, interesting. So open, print are actually unhighlighted, and on the QL you can't actually see that because it doesn't have the color palette. Probably just wouldn't have worked. It does have all the other menus. Interesting. Look at that. Yeah. And here I think I'm gabbing about. Yeah. No, this is good. Very nice and fast. So this is really on the Amiga. That's really nice. Again, it takes a little longer to. And I don't think the mouse works. Yeah. No, this is the Amiga mouse. But I remember on Transformer we didn't have anything. C-Link. Oh, I think that's where I talked about the speed of the Atari and Amiga PC emulators. And Transformer was a little clunky, but this one's good. PCTask, yeah, kudos. All right. So I think we're going to exit out of this. I don't think I did anything else. So yeah, let's exit out of that. Return, I guess. And you can see how fast this actually we'll quit. It's not going to do anything weird with the screen, I think. But yeah, so that's great. Okay, that was good. So while we're at it, we're on disk 1. We're going to go to Cyan. So I got to go up one. You can see it on the QL. It does that weird. I don't like how the QL does CD up 1, and of course the oh, I guess I'm already up. So CD games. CD Cyan. Oops. Did I do the same thing there? That would be funny. I did directory listing. And I think the directory listings are, if I go up one, it's not going to be that much. I think it's going to be fast. Yeah, you can see it's faster. All right, so I want to go CD Cyan. Look, you get a side-by-side comparison. I guess I could run the game faster, but that would be cheating. Oh yeah, clear the screen. And then I went into Cyan. Did it? Oh, I might have done baby next, actually. Which one am I doing? Do you see the, yeah, no, I'll do Cyan. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to be typing chess here, and I think the Amiga is going to be kicking the QL's butt. Again, I forgot in when I used the transformer whether it gave me this or not, but I'm going to type in C for IBM color just to keep that the same, and yeah, let's see how I think the Amiga is going to do much better than the QL did. Yep, look at that. It's beaten it. Yay. Expected again, the Amiga. So this is really showing the speed of the Amiga. It's printing those things out, which is nice. And the QL is just kind of chugging along with its 8-bit data bus. So it basically has to, the poor little thing has to go and fetch twice every time the Amiga fetches once. It's kind of a waste of a processor on the QL because it's a 32-bit internal register set. The address bus is 20 versus 24 bits. And here it is, it's catching up. All right, so while that's doing that, so let me move the first. All right, I'm trying to move trying to pick a pawn, but it's not. F2, let me do F2. Oh, well, bummer, but it's actually frozen. So the QR might be slower, but PCTask froze on this one. That's too bad. It's not doing anything at all. All right, well, I'm going to have to stop that. Halt to this one. So if you didn't see my previous video, maybe I'll leave it running while I fix this. If you didn't see my previous video, the QL actually continues onwards and does 3D and everything. But this one is frozen, so it's not. It couldn't run this one. So a little bit of compatibility issue. And this was written in 1994, I think. So it's actually older. So it's interesting. Maybe it's just an issue with the emulator. I mean, that to be fair. So I'm going to just restart it. I'm not here to bash the Amiga. As I said, I'm a pretty big fan of the platform. I'm surprised though that obviously the transformer didn't. Well, it couldn't actually work with those graphics. But so yeah, I would love to see somebody do a video on getting PCTask to run with an actual Amiga, and I will do that. So I got to run this one first. I will definitely do that once I get my Amiga. So the QL is still doing the 3D. It's chugging along slowly, but it is, it's chugging along, so that's nice. Again, I don't have enough memory for it. I want to stick with this one. I don't want to try to configure WinUAE differently. So yeah, if you know in the comments if it's like, well, yeah, WinUAE has a issue with that kind of stuff. I thought with other stuff that it was pretty compatible, but maybe so I want MS-DOS 1. Yeah, let's hit that again. Maybe I need to read the README manual, but I don't like reading, or the manual or the README file, but I'm not a big fan of doing that. So maybe there's a setting. Did I pick the right, to start the DOS mouse driver, left Amiga, I don't know that. Maybe, am I not in, is it maybe doing not the graphics mode properly? I don't know. There we go. What are we going to do next? We're going to do baby next, which is, so here we can stop this now. At 26:30, there we go. All right, so here I'm going to go CD games. And this should have baby in it. You can just verify that. And I'm going to type baby. That was that baby drop game. So let me just start up the old recording so we can see how this runs. And do this one. See the awesome speed of this. So this is a very simple CGA game. There we go. Yay. So illegal function draw at address. All right. So let me. Can I? Unfortunately, I'm such a novice on the Amiga. I just don't know how to restart it. So let me try this one more time. Okay. Configure. Let me close this. Configuration is going to be. What I want to see is when I ran. Well, actually, I don't remember the first time I ran it. Did it? Maybe there was a setting that I had to do. Or am I confusing? I think I'm confusing this. No, I thought this gave me a like a startup screen where I have to say okay. But it goes straight into it. Oh no, here it is. Okay. So what do I have? It says CGA graphics adapter. That's what I want. Advanced video options. I just don't know what any of that is. 600 by 400. Oh, I see. I can cycle through these, but I want CGA. That's what I have. Yeah, that's what it had on here. So start. Change the old disk drive to. Yeah. So it didn't run. Okay. Well, the old baby drop's working. Let's try Donkey Kong. I'll let, for those that didn't watch my QL video on running MS-DOS, it's running in the left right now. You can see so the MS-DOS emulator for the QL wasn't great, but it worked, and it's actually on hardware. So I'm not doing it in an emulator. This is literally running on. This is a picture of my monitor screen. It's actually a TV screen running composite. Oh, did I forget to? Yeah. I might have forgotten to run this little program here. This is terrific, though. And again, you can do the same thing on the QL because, oops, hold on. We need to stop this now. Okay, so bring this up. Press A key to try again. All right, this time it'll work. So that, yeah, I believe I forgot to patch that. But here we go. I hope I get some of these to work. But I might start. All right, so this time it's. So I know where it is. I just have to go CD games, and then I can type decom. I can start this guy running again, and decom. Boom. You can see what the QL did with it, and it's. I think it starts drawing the pictures. For Transformer, it couldn't quite do that. Oh, good. Oh no. Yeah, that's so. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm sure there's a way to quit it, but I'm just gonna restart. So that didn't work. It's a little frustrating, but all right, we're gonna do this again. Let it boot up. I might do this video again in 2021 when if I ever get an accelerator card for the QL, just to see how the emulator, which is again 70. So if you didn't watch my video, 76K is the size of the MS-DOS emulator, PC emulator for the QL, which is pretty impressive. I don't think that's the size of the one on the Amiga, and it so far is not impressing me. Again, I'm not trying to be a basher, but I kind of want software to run. All right, so this time, don't forget to run the patch. Okay, and then we run, we're gonna run this one. And if you've used this and you're like slapping your forehead going, what's he doing? You're supposed to do blah and blah. Please put it in the comments. I'm not beyond, all right, so, oops, yeah, hold on, tab. I want to stop this. We're just going to go down this list to see if we can floppy. Find a piece of software. So Sockwith is also on disk number 1. So keep that going. Say OK. Hit return. I might start. I might skip over all this stuff if the video comes too long. I'm back. So waiting for it to reboot. Might just do some editing. We'll see how long it gets, so you don't have to wait through all this rebooting. And again, the time it takes for rebooting it might be the disk I/O stuff again. But certainly the graphics and compatibilities are not. So CD, games, SOP, with. All right. Let's see how this does. Okay, this is good. Single player, S. I'm going to say IBM keyboard only, non-IBM keyboard 4. I don't have an IBM keyboard. Oh, yay! Look at that. Oh, and the flock of birds is going so much better. Oh, much more responsive than the QL. Oh yeah, this is nice. All right, let's see if the controls are up arrows. No. So the thing I couldn't figure out about this game was the control. So less than seemed to have, yeah. That raises the plane up, but there's no bomb. B for bomb. I can drop a bomb. Yeah, so I can still drop a bomb. I mean, it's a little faster. Bomb, but yeah. So it works though, so good. We finally found one. It definitely, you can tell from the birds that, that this is much slower than that. So these are really moving. These, oh, I stopped the video. Yeah, you can see the birds here are going, so this is about twice as fast. Not that it's any consolation that this actually goes any better than that. But still cool. I don't know why the birds here are different colors. So the colors don't match because the QL just doesn't have the color palette. So here's this one taking out. Anyway, we got this to work. Yay! All right, so one off, chalk one off, and it has the same issue. And you can see that the QL, this part was cut off because we didn't have I didn't have a monitor hook it to. Okay, so is there a quit? Yeah, I'm just going to quit again. All right. Run this next to it, and then yeah, practice P. It does the oh, you can see it's interesting how the QL does it. Yeah, it kind of buffers it more. Interesting. And then you have here, you have the, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, and so you can see here, that's why I couldn't quite figure out what this was doing. Okay, so let's hit the old space key. Here we go, same time. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's nice and fast. I might have a chance of, look, it's green, the QL can display green and red, and it uses red for green. Oh, look at the chopper, is much better though. Oh, I like that. All right, let's see if I can actually get out of this. All right, lift up. Here we go. Oh yeah. Up. Oh yes, finally. Woo! All right. Well, I don't want to go up that high. No. Okay. Oh no. Wow, this drops so fast. Oh, this is the next venue. No. Oh, so the commands must be somehow you hit it twice, but yeah, much more playable. So this is great. I might try to play this. Now you can see my disastrous. I just couldn't get out of this because there's so much lag and it's so slow. So a little bit extra speed, maybe 2 or 3 times faster. And it's interesting because I think if I had the QL on the accelerated go card, it might run as fast, if not faster, than it does here. So that's nice. So good. So what I want to try next is the WordPerfect and then QBasic. I'll do QBasic last. So WordPerfect on this is 11:37. Here we go. And while this boots up, we're going to once it's booted up, we're going to and here we go. CDWP. Oops. Let's run this. Boom. And certainly it does feel faster than the QL. But come on, here we go. That's it. I'm gonna feel this is gonna go faster. And I think WordPerfect also worked on transformers, so I imagine that it's going to, yeah, that's nice. And we have, hi, how are you? And we can do 3, file management, 1. Yeah. So here, definitely. So the non-graphics ones is definitely showing its speed. Oh, this is nice. So good. And I can go 1, and it's loaded. And again, so it does highlight this text, and I'm sure I can do that. Save, escape, That's retrieve, escape, and yeah. So I guess I must have bold-faced this. This is what the highlight's doing, I suppose. Yeah, so that's nice, and it does feel. If I were to, yeah, well, it's a little bit of lag. Let's try that. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. No, that's really on the QL side. Well, the keyboard on the QL is not great either, though. So there's a little bit of a lag. But no, this is good. So I'm very happy with that. This one I can quit, so I don't have to. So it's so let's see if this works. So this was boom. Yeah, look at that. Just like on the Transformer. No exit. Yes. Let's see if this quits. And you can see on the QL side, I don't see a difference in highlighting for either one of these. So it did have a different color for one of these, which might not come through in here. So I don't know. I'd have to play with it again. Oh, so we're back. Good. Okay, great. So finally, we'll do QBasic. QBasic, which is a 3635. And we can do, so this QBasic CD, see if that, and then I want to go CD QBasic and type QBasic. And remember that I ran this both in color and monochrome mode because I was missing that bottom line and I couldn't get it to work here. But and I will fast forward here. If QBasic takes a long time to load, I'll fast forward over that. Okay, so this it took a little while, and I think it's a disk interface again. So yes, so we're gonna go and escape out of this. Yeah, so escape out of that. Oops, there we go. Okay, so let me type 10 for I equals 1 to 10, 20 print I, 30 next I. And on the QL, I actually typed it all at once too, so I didn't wait. So it's so that you can see that it's faster, although still not very usable because it's a syntactic editor that just doesn't work. Yeah, so you can tell that the speed, it's still not usable, but it definitely shows the speed off on the, assuming that the WinUAE is running the Amiga 500 at, all right, so then we know that on the QL, well, if you watch the video, my previous video, that this did not work on the QL. So if I said R and said start, let's see what this does. All right, finally, that's what it's supposed to do. Okay, that's what the QL never did. It was never able to switch. Maybe it's switching screen modes or something. Cool. So kudos to that. So that's one up on the PCTask. All right, so that's it. So it ran all of the ones except for Psy and Chess, the Baby Drop game, and Donkey Kong, but it was able to run Sopwith. Chopper 2 I was actually able to play, and DOS Shell and WordPerfect ran better, and well, DOS Shell ran about the same. WordPerfect ran better, and QBasic ran better. Still not usable. So yeah, that's what I have for you today. So PCTask version 3.3 ran pretty well on Amiga 500. Okay, so as a bonus feature, here's what I wanted to do. I just created a disk. Actually, I just modified the disk and added a. So the Frank game is. So if you watch Noel's Retro Lab, Noel had he had posted about a game that he wrote that he was going to run on for DOSember. He was going to run it on a PC that he was fixing up, and so I wanted a copy of that to see if I could actually run it on this emulator. So that's what I'm doing. So this is I think it's Frank is short for Frankenstein. So let's see if I can run this game that Noel wrote. So let's give it a try. Exclusive premiere of Frank, or is it short for Frankenstein? Let's see if we can get this thing to work. Come on. It had a cool look to it, so let's see if this can, and he said it was CGA, so there we go. Oh, it even has a little mouse, but the mouse doesn't work. Oh, it works this way. Start game. Oh, the mouse is really slow though. But anyway, who cares, right? Okay, this is the Amiga mouse, which, hey, look at that. All right, I don't know what the, it's doing something. Okay. Um, is it maybe AW? Is it using the mouse? Oh, I'm falling in. So I don't know if the keys did something. I think I just got killed. But he was standing in the top anyway, so I don't know what the, can I think Noel had said that he actually does game development as a, I don't know if it's his living or he has done it. So he's not new to this stuff, but it's running a little slow. But anyway, this is Noel's game, and I don't jump. Or maybe it's, oh, he's got a, not a very good look on his face. I think he's getting crushed. How do I? Unfortunately, I don't see how you get out of this. Oh, wait. One of the bubbles is leaving. Is that how you get out? Jump. Jump. So it's a little slow, but it's working. I don't know what the key map is, but anyway, Noel from Noel's Retro Lab wrote this game a while back, and I'm premiering it on my YouTube channel. So anyway, that was the bonus. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for joining me in my retro journal. I hope everyone had a pleasant holiday. This is after Christmas, so I hope Santa was good to you. Hope everyone stays safe and has a happy new year. And I'll see you in 2021 or right before that. Stay safe.